Hello, it's Paula here from Paula Creates for Lisa Horton Crafts, and I'm going to talk about the tag on the record die set. Now this is a 16 metal dies, and when you get them, of course you have got some instructions on the back, some QR codes that will come directly to get some downloads, as well as of course different videos from Paula Creates. You are getting so much metal for your money in this set, and I like to use that expression for this set because you're getting loads in this little package that allows you to create those cards for, well, let's just say more or less the kind of the non-gender specific ones, for those ones who like music, for those ones who like to kind of celebrate love, peace and joy, because that is one of the dies that you are getting. This is one that die that cuts into the card, but of course you have got the outer die as well, so you can create things like this. You could create like a little shaker card in here. You are getting two different sizes of tags and they layered each other. And let me show you one thing about the die sets with the tags, because both of them come in with the tab system, so they come attached like this. For people like me that are going to be using the tags as they are, this is great, so don't separate them. However, if you want to mat and layer them, so if I say, for instance, if you wanted to have this mat, the larger one as a mat, and here you wouldn't want to have the hole there, so therefore then you could twist them up and down, and therefore you would have just a perfect mat there. But that's an option for you if you wanted to. I will keep them as they are, but I wanted to give you the options. Then of course you have got the sleeve. Now I'm going to assemble it in a second, but you can see as well that there is a perfect record that fits inside it. And of course you have got that sentiment, which is music can change the world. I believe it's quoted by Beethoven. I don't pronounce it correctly, but it is, I think that's it. And you can hang these ones from the tree, which was the original idea that I did a few years ago for my partner, because I wanted to have his favorite collection of records in for the Christmas tree. And of course you could do that. The tags also will fit inside it perfectly, so that you can see it's like little tags, so you could have swatches of colors there as well. Let me show you one of the projects that the design team has created. This is from Jane, and you can see here that she has used the tags as a representation for colors from the ink pads there, written a little window there as well. The other thing that you are getting in here is this divider. You can see here I use it a lot, that one. And the divider is, so if you go for the sleeve as well from Paula Creates, you can create these little pockets for ink pads or for booklets, but also you can create your own range or your own swatch book, and I kind of like it like this. Now this is going to be one of the downloads that you can download, the one that fits around the page, and then it will have the smaller ones as well, so you can alternate between them, and then that way you can see, you can have here for instance the greens, and then you can have all the colors that match that color, right? So you can create your own swatches. So this is another idea of those ones. And of course then you can mix and match with different dies from the collection as well. By the way, the dies for the record, you can die cut it twice. I recommend to use something that is smooth, and then of course layer them together to have a front and A side and the B side, right? So let me show you how to assemble it. Now, as I mentioned it, you can, it's great for cards that are a little bit more, not necessarily gender specific. So it cuts and scores every single die. And this one, by the way, is the die that creates the sleeve in here. And this will be really great as well for a card in the front of the card. You can, if you're not going to use, you use it as a hanger, you can kind of hide it away if you wanted to. And I'm going to take the washers that I have die cut already, so you can see them here. So I'm going to use the high tag from Lisa Horton glue. Really, really love it, this one. And then I'm going to just put the little washer here There it is. And also that will reinforce, especially if you are going to hang it, you want to have something that is a little bit stronger, and that will help there. And then we are going to put it like this, and then I'm going to glue this side, and you can use double-sided tape if you want it, but remember, the stronger the adhesive, a wet glue will be a little bit long-term, better long-term than double-sided tape. So kind of glue, make sure that it's glued, and there it is. Very quick and easy. It is assembled. And now what I'm going to do is take one of the tags that's going to go inside here. Now I'm going to take one of the records because I wanted to put a record, and you are getting also these washers, and I put two together so it's less easy to lose them, but also you can do two at the same time, and that will look perfect there. There are sentiments available as well to download, and the QR code to that. The direct link is on the packaging, so there you go. That is it, and you could put the other one on the other side if you want it directly. I'm going to keep it like this, so that could be a perfect present for here, and you could put some sentiments that in there. And of course, if you wanted to, you have got other dies that will allow you to cut it as well. So these ones will allow you to cut a perfect mats and layers. You could then go in with one of the sentiments. Obviously, this is not the right color, but you could say something like this and will work really well. So they all mix and match, and I hope you enjoyed. Remember, this is Tag on the Record by Paula Creates for Lisa Horton Crafts, and you can find it on lisahortoncrafts.co.uk as well as other retailers. Thank you so much.